today my guest, and I'm definitely want to talk. We're talking health and fitness. Mary Piper, thank you so much for coming to the market and having coffee.
Thank you, Kevin, and I appreciate it. And
yeah,
the coffee is delicious.
Yes,
all black.
And you didn't. I talked you into not doing any kind of sweetener or anything.
No sugar, yay. No stevia, yay. No cream, yay. This is healthy.
Yeah, it's you know, and then the thing is like. And we don't generally, it's funny, we don't talk about, I mean, we'll mention coffee and so some episodes in a coffee, but really health-wise, I think black coffee is the way it's at.
Now.
This is what I do. Yeah.
2 cups. Get you going. Get you
revved up. Fresh roasted, it's fresh and it's got a sweetness to it.
It does.
If you don't have the
And
bitterness.
really, seriously, I never really normally drink black, even though I promote drinking black. I don't, okay? Well, that's going to come back and haunt me, but I can drink black here.
Yes, it's fresh
delicious.
Coffee. Yes, so,
it really is.
Yeah, and you can, you know, I can sell you on a bag or something after the show.
Good.
That would be great.
Absolutely.
So cool. So you do. So we'll talk about like maybe you were like you owned like Health and Fitness magazine for a long time. So you were like really into health and fitness.
Yes.
So
it was my passion. You know, I had the magazine for 18 years, and we talked about health, fitness, nutrition. We did a lot of the events, the running events. I know the Greek Festival is tonight. We do a 5K. And then go on to the festival. That would be fun.
Yeah.
So yes, I was involved in all of that.
But you do. So now you do more like just like one-on-one personal training.
Well, after I sold the magazine last year, since I was so into health and fitness, I decided to get certified as a health coach and a personal trainer.
So what is a health? How is a health coach different than a personal trainer? That sounds like
a health coach is basically what
light incense and
no.
Is that like
No, I'm not really like far out there.
Right.
But what I try to do is I try to promote and get you to get into or transform into a whole foods approach. Trying to get off of the processed foods, trying to get healthier, and really it's good for your body. It'll make you feel better. So many people, I mean thousands of people are on all those different prescription medications, you know, high blood pressure, cholesterol, just everything. And if you look at food as medicine and you look at what you're eating and maybe sort of try to eliminate some of the processed foods and start eating healthier, like whole foods, like fruits, vegetables, whole grain, you know, just like even meat. Like I'm not a vegetarian. I know there's vegans, but it's like it's okay.
Well, I'm definitely I come from I'm a big paleo guy. I kind of love that paleo diet. I think it's great. It's I feel better when I'm like eating
you feel better when you eat that.
You know, but I mean, of course, but that's doing what you're talking about, cutting out processed foods and stuff. It goes a step further and gets rid of grains, you know, which is, you know, controversial.
It's also, you know, you don't have to give up everything. You know, we were talking about eating cake and eating, you know, so eating sweets and eating some French fries or whatever. I mean, you don't have to give that up totally, but just not eating it every single day.
And that's what I do. For me, French fries are like a once a week thing. I do like fries, so I mean, I'm gonna do that once a week.
It's hard not to like fries.
Desserts, I really try because my problem with desserts and like French bread. I can go to Bender and I will get a French. If I got a loaf of French bread and say, oh, let me just get a piece of French bread, I'm gonna eat the whole loaf. I'm a French bread. So I can do that.
Just
and
a bottle of red wine and French bread, and you're good to go.
Oh my God, that's my dream. That's when I die and go to heaven. That's gonna be they're gonna be sitting there with the
red wine and the French bread,
and the French bread,
and then the butter,
olive oil,
and the olive oil.
Yes,
see, olive oil's a lot better than butter. Yeah.
But you know, it's really trying to like say, okay, I know what these foods do to me, so I can't drink that.
Right. Exactly.
We just went on for the past 20 minutes about how the French bread is so...
The French bread
okay,
is
so forget about the French bread. Yeah, all right, let's get it. So
that's what I try to do.
Yes,
I try to sort of help people stay away from those things.
And maybe people that are not, they're not like, they're not, their entire world is fitness. They have a job, they have a family, they're doing other things, like you help them kind of like...
It's accountability.
Yes.
It's accountability.
Okay.
I think that a lot of people, like everybody knows what's good for them and what's bad for them.
Yeah.
It's just, we can't always do
you say
it
that.
ourselves.
Okay, but you say that, but I think there's a lot of, like, when you go to the store and when you look at this box and it's got all these healthy words on it, and you flip it over and it's nothing but chemicals.
I'm so glad you said that, because I do promote, and I actually try to educate people on how to read labels. because what's on the box is all marketing. And it can say whole, and it can say healthy, and it can say no calories, but if you look in the back and you actually look at the nutritional and the ingredients, they have like a whole bunch of stuff.
It's all
that's
stuff.
Processed and
so we try to go, like, I'll get my meat from Chris, Shank Charcuterie, familiar with him across the street. I get my meat from him. I try to get veggies from the farmer's market, but I'll tell you where I do go and get veggies all the time. I go to Dornax.
Oh, yes.
Dornax has all my Yat supplies.
That's all the old generation
loves
Dornax.
I am the youngest guy in Dornax.
I bet you are.
When I walk
Don't try to go fast in Dornax.
No.
Like if you need to go
Dornax is not. And I bring let me tell you what, I got a 2-year-old, you know? And you bring him to Dornax, shut the whole store down. Yes. Oh, baby, look at that. I don't care. They got the lines are 8 deep, and they will leave their checker stand and come talk to him. Yeah, no, Dornax is not.
Your son probably loves it, though.
Oh, yeah.
He gets all the attention.
He gets all the attention. Yeah, he does. So
got a lot of grandma and grandpas there.
Dornax is not giving him out place. But Dornax, I tell you, they're really not, and we're selling them.
Yeah. They're not paying for this.
I need a check. Well, they got Spud. They write Spud a check.
Well, they should write us a check.
Yeah,
huh?
write
you
us
write
a
you
check.
a check.
Right, yeah.
Sponsored by Dornax.
Yeah, we got that. But they have a lot of, and really like the Crescent City Farmers Market, the Covington Farmers Market, they have a lot of like the people that are down in Plaquemines and stuff, like growing a lot of this lettuce and not lettuce, but broccoli and all the produce stuff. Yeah. So they have it. There's a few places in town where you can get like this really fresh produce, really local produce, and you can tell the difference.
You can tell the difference.
It's delicious.
It is.
It's delicious.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of people think healthy foods are not good. That's another thing. It's mindset. If you open your mind and say, you know what, I'm really going to attempt to try this healthy lifestyle and healthy foods. There's so many recipes out there that you can really.
And look, you go to that farmer's market. You go to any farmer's market. You talk to that farmer. You get squash. You grill that squash off.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. It tastes like food.
It is.
And when you go to places that have like not that stuff. You know, can I call out stores that have garbage?
Yeah. I don't know. They might not like it.
But, you know, some of these grocery stores that have, like, straight up garbage, like, if they don't have the farm on it, and you bring that stuff home, like, you bring a squash home, it's plastic. It tastes like plastic. Yeah. There's no flavor there at all.
There's probably no nutrition
nothing. It's terrible, you know? But you can tell when you're eating something good, or the eggs, man, I want the yellow yolks and that.
And eggs are good. And that's what we were talking about this earlier. There's so many things that we have learned growing up that is different now. There's so many different mixed messages. You know, at one point, eggs weren't good for you. Now they're great for you. Fat wasn't good for you. Now healthy fat is good for you. You know, so it's just getting educated on it and knowing what your body can handle.
And probably, and like I said, I'm coming from that paleo thing, but just real food.
And that is really good.
If it's a real food.
It's really sort of what I promote.
Yeah, if it's real, if it's an actual piece of food.
It grows in the ground, if it swims in the sea, if it has a mama, it's good.
Eat it. Right, right. If it has, the paleo people say if it has a face.
If it has a face.
You're good to go.
There you go.
But, so because you do like fitness training as well.
Yes.
So like I'm much more focused on my eating than I am my fitness.
And most people are.
So what do I need to do?
And I like to tell people that if you're trying to lose weight, it's about what you're putting in your mouth. It's not really about, even though working out, I really promote that, and we'll talk about that in a second, but if you're looking to lose weight, don't go out and think that if you're running a marathon, you're going to lose weight. If you go back and you still eat your hamburgers and
if you go and you work out, if you go to the gym and you work out, you're starving and you carb up.
Yeah. So it's not that way, you know. So I always promote where fitness is to keep your body healthy, to keep you in shape, and it's really good for your whole entire body. Where if you want to lose weight you want to, medically speaking, you want to put good things in your mouth. Yeah.
So what do I want to do for fitness? What do I want to do?
For fitness,
I'm busy. I've got coffee. I'm drinking.
So for fitness, you want to make sure you're not sitting down all day. You know, we talked about not sitting. I just did a moving challenge where every hour, if you're sitting at your desk, every hour you should get up and do something. Whether it's walking.
Because some people like work on the computer all day long.
Yes, and so what I promote is setting your little alarm every hour, stop, take a mental break for maybe 3 minutes.
Get up, adjust your eyes. Sometimes I gotta like get them out.
Yeah,
just walking.
Walking, like get up, do a bend, touch your toes, do a stretch, do a squat, do some triceps, do a little push up on your desk. I mean, there's so many things that you can do, just little things. But if you're doing that every hour, it adds up.
Right.
You see? So you don't have to, someone says, oh, I have kids, I get up at 6, I get my kids ready to go to school, I go to work, I come home, I have to make dinner, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I don't have time for a 30-minute or a 45-minute workout. Well, let's do it
do a 30
5 minutes every hour,
Right.
You can sort of talk on the phone, on the speakerphone, and do some triceps.
Well, what I do is I bring my laptop over to the NOAC. Because I cannot walk on a treadmill.
It's boring.
Oh my God.
It really is.
I'm like, I can't even, and television's terrible. You can't watch it. I'm going to see another episode of Maury and find out who the baby daddy is. The show's been doing that for 20 years. I can't do this. I just leave. But I'll bring my laptop and I will, I'll work on my laptop while I'm walking.
Right, and time goes by.
I'm 2 hours later. I've been walking for 2 hours, and I zone out.
That's what people should, like me. Like I have to listen to my music. It's like my mental freedom. I put my earplugs in, and like I close my eyes, and I just sort of work out.
So what I hear you saying is, you just have to move.
You have to move.
You have to move,
and you find something that you enjoy. So. You don't have to run a marathon, and you don't, some people don't like to go to the gym. Some people don't like those group fitness classes. So find something. There's so many different fitness studios now. You can find something. Or now it's beautiful. Go for a walk. Go walking in your neighborhood. Go for a walk. Take your bike out. Just do something.
Something that's
just do something. And so for those who need somebody, that's where I come in. And and so I can go in and help, and I go to their homes or whatever, and I just sort of, I bring, it's mainly body weight, but I bring some,
So what we'll do, you bring weights, so you bring and you bring the whole thing.
Yeah, I bring stability ball, and I have a TRX. I love my TRX, and they love my TRX. I'm laughing.
Yeah.
But it's really a good strength training
type of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Because at this point, we're telling people to move, and they've been watching YouTube for this long. So I'm going to put links down below for your social media stuff, so you can check you out on social media. Just send me those, and it'll be down below. So go click those, your website, and all that kind of stuff.
Great.
Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. This has been super. It's been super informative, and I'm going to move. Let's move. I'm going to move.
Let's go. Get out.